Hello, greetings to everyone. For those who like the Tales series, the Tales of Symphonia Remastered is now out for the Nintendo Switch, the Tales of Symphonia Remastered. You can now also play this game into your PC if you know what you're gonna do. And in this video tutorial, I'm gonna show you everything you need in order to play Tales of Symphonia Remastered into your PC and how to get all of these files here and run it into Yuzu Emulator. So for those who didn't know, Yuzu Emulator is a Nintendo Switch emulator that can play any Nintendo Switch games as long as you have installed all of these files here into your Yuzu Emulator. Yuzu Emulator alone cannot play Nintendo Switch games without all of these files here. So first of all, I'm going to teach you where to get Yuzu Emulator. So open a web browser here and just type in Yuzu Emulator and hit search. So yuzuemu.org is their official website. Click on that, then go to download, and then download the Windows 64 version here. So if you have Linux device, then you can just download the Linux version here. But for me, I'm currently using the latest build of Windows 11, and it can run Yuzu Emulator with no issues at all. So I'm just going to skip the download and installation process of Yuzu Emulator so that it will save some time. And the download and installation process is really easy to do, and anyone can do that. Okay, so I'm going to assume that you have already installed the latest build of Yuzu Emulator. So what is the next step? The next step now is to boot up your Yuzu Emulator. If this is your first installation, then it means your Yuzu Emulator will say that you will need to install certain files in order for it to run Nintendo Switch games. And those files are these files. The files are the Nintendo Switch keys and the Nintendo Switch firmware. Then you should have the Tales of Symphonia Remastered in XCI file format in order for Yuzu Emulator to detect this file. So if you're asking me where you can get all these files, legally speaking, you can only get these files through a modded Nintendo Switch console, which has a custom firmware installed in it. Because if it has a custom firmware installed in it, it means that you can access your Nintendo Switch system files. And once you have access, then you can gain or you can copy the keys and firmware file from that system files from the Switch and copy it into your PC. In order to get Tales of Symphonia Remastered, you should own the game, you should buy the game, and have it in digital backup version, which is in XCI for your PC. So just do that. But if you don't own a Nintendo Switch, or if you have a Switch but don't know how to mod or install a custom firmware in it, then I'm just going to save you the hassle and teach you where to get all of these files here. So in order to get all of these files here, I'm just going to leave a QR code here, and all you have to do is just scan it with your QR code reader into your mobile phone, so that you will be redirected to the download page, which is approms.com. Once you are in the website, just hover down to the middle part of the page so that you can get Tales of Symphonia Remastered in XCI file format. And once you have downloaded that, then the next step is to download the keys and firmware. You can get all of these files in the bottom part of the website, and you can download from there. So be sure to check the entirety of the website in order to get all of these files here. So now, I'm going to assume that you have already downloaded all those files and that you have a copy of it into your PC, just like mine here. So the next step now is to open your Yuzu Emulator and then install them into your Yuzu. To do this, just go to File, go to Open Yuzu folder, and then go to the Keys folder here. Then open the Keys zip file here. Open that, and then just drag and drop or copy and paste these files into that folder. This folder should be empty if this is your first installation, okay? So I'm just going to close on this. Now it's time to install a firmware. To do this, just go to File, go to Open Yuzu folder, and then go to NAND folder here, and then go to System, go to Contents, go to Registered, and then open the firmware file here. All you have to do is just select all these files, copy them, and paste them into this folder. Again, if this is your first installation, then this folder should be empty. This is where you put the Nintendo Switch firmware files in order for it to detect Nintendo Switch games, okay, for your Yuzu Emulator. Now, once done, close that. Now your Yuzu Emulator is now fully capable of detecting and booting up Nintendo Switch games. You will know that that is successful because it will show the game icons for the game if you have a copy of it into your PC, okay? So what's the next step now? The next step now is to optimize your Yuzu Emulator in order to run Tales of Symphonia Remastered into your PC so that you will have no issues in the performance department and graphical department in playing the game. To do this, just go to Emulation, go to Configure, and all you have to do is just pause the video and copy my settings here. So be sure to copy everything. This is for the General tab. Now go to the System tab. Again, be sure to copy everything. Now go to the CPU tab. Accuracy is set to auto. And in the Graphics tab, I'm using the API, which is OpenGL. If there is an issue in running that game, then all you have to do is just change the API into Vulkan. And everything set here is set to default. These are my settings that is more optimized. So I'm just going to go back to OpenGL. This is my default setting for everything for the playing Nintendo Switch games. Okay, now go to Advanced tab, and accuracy level is set to high, and check Use VSync, check Use Fast GPU Time Hack, and check Use Vulkan Pipeline Cache. And isotropic filtering should be in automatic. And in audio settings, everything is set to auto. And in control, all you have to do is just connect your controller, and then just connect your Nintendo Switch Pro controller, your PlayStation or Xbox controller here, and then just map them up according to your liking. And once done, hit OK. And once you have done everything that I have shown you, then Tales of Symphonia Remastered will run in Yuzu Emulator with no issues at all. So a little bit of disclaimer, I'm just going to show you a gameplay of Tales of Symphonia Remastered here into my Yuzu Emulator tutorial. Because as we all know, Nintendo is really strict on this kind of content and they don't want it to be shown in the internet or in YouTube. Because if I show you that content, then YouTube and Nintendo will take down my videos and my channel. So my channel will be terminated if I do that. So to save myself from the hassle, so I'm not going to show you that. So I hope you guys do understand on that part. But as long as you have followed all the steps that I have shown you, then you'll be able to play any Nintendo Switch games into your PC. So if you have some questions regarding the installation process of Tales of Symphonia Remastered into your PC, then just leave a comment in the comment section below, and I will try my best to answer all of them. Thank you for watching, subscribe to my channel, this will help me out, and see you next time. Goodbye for now.